Welcome to Mr. Melvin's Corner.
What's going on, kids? It's me, Mr. Melvin, your babysitter, and welcome back to Mr. Melvin's Corner. Are you having a great day today? You are? That's awesome! Guess what? I am too. Are you ready for today's adventure? You are? Well, here we go. What's the weather like in your neighborhood? It is? Wow, that's pretty awesome. Hey, in my neighborhood, it's raining. Yeah, it's wet outside, so that means I can't go outside and play. Wait, I kind of can go outside and play? Really? Oh, I can go outside if I have my rain boots on, and a raincoat, cool little rain hat, and also an umbrella. Ah, I didn't know that. I can also play in a puddle. I can jump in the puddle. Oh, as long as I'm safe outside. Ah, good job. Great job. Give yourselves a round of applause. Great job. Kids, I think I have a toothache. Yeah. Maybe I can page Nurse M. Yeah. Maybe he can help me with my toothache.
Paging Nurse M. I repeat, paging Nurse M.
Awesome. Let's see what he has to say about my toothache. Hello kids, it's me, Nurse M, and welcome back to Healthy Choices. And today, we're going to be talking about something very important, personal hygiene. But most of all, we're going to be talking about brushing your teeth. Now, quick question. How often do you brush your teeth? That's really good. Yeah, you should brush your teeth at least 2 times a day. Once in the morning and at night before you go to bed. Also, another important thing about your teeth is flossing. And what flossing does, it gets like the extra gunk and food in between your teeth. Yeah, so that can help you to decrease the chances of gingivitis. Yeah. Major bacteria in your gums gets to decay, your tooth decay, and then you might get cavities. Yeah. Also, another important thing that you should do is mouthwash. Yeah, that gets to extra bacteria. Make sure you're nice and clean with your teeth and with your breath. Yeah, you don't want to have bad breath, do you? So some cool tips when brushing your teeth is making it fun. You know, you can brush your teeth while you're singing a song. And a great way to brush your teeth is always in circles. You never want to just do like this. Brushing your teeth in circles actually helps get all the extra gunk and stuff in between your teeth. Yeah, and in your gums. And make sure when you're brushing, you want to brush within the gum line of your teeth as well. Yeah, and if you're not really fond of just a regular toothbrush, hey kids, you can also use an electronic toothbrush. Yeah, and it actually helps a lot more. And also, I would advise you to go to the dentist at least 3 times a month if you want to, or every 3 months or every 6 months to make sure that your teeth are nice and clean and pearly white. Great job. So, that's it today for Nurse M's Healthy Choices. Make sure you're brushing your teeth, flossing, and using mouthwash. You stay healthy. Wow! Thank you so much, Nurse M. So, It's really important to brush your teeth at least twice a day, if not more. And flossing is very important too. You don't want to have a toothache. No. So brush your teeth, floss, and also use some mouthwash too to get rid of all the germs and the bacteria. Hey, since you learned something new today, give yourselves a round of applause. Great job! And my teeth are feeling way more better. Are you guys having a great day so far? You are? Huh, that's great. I am too. Huh, you know who that is? Yeah. Hello, Grandma.
How you doing, Melvin?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. So, today I'm going to do a history lesson about Fredrick Douglass.
Frederick Douglass, huh?
Yes, boy.
Okay, well, let's see what she has to say.
Hello, children. It's me, Granny M. And welcome back to Granny M's history lesson. And today, we are going to be talking about another good friend of mine, Fredrick Douglass. Do you know who Fredrick Douglass is? You don't? Well, I'm going to give you a history lesson today. Fredrick Douglass was born Frederick Augustus Washington Bailey in 1818, and he was an American social reformer, abolitionist, orator, writer, and statesman. After escaping from slavery in Maryland, he became a national leader of the abolitionist movement in Massachusetts and New York, gaining note for his oratory and incisive anti-slavery writings. Accordingly, he was described by the abolitionists in his time as a living counterexample to slaveholders' arguments that slaves lacked the intellectual capacity to function as independent American citizens. Likewise, Northerners at that time found it hard to believe that such a great orator had once been a slave. Douglass wrote several autobiographies, notably describing his experience as a slave in his narrative of the life of Frederick Douglass, an American slave, in 1845, which became a bestseller and was influential in promoting the cause of abolition, as was his second book, My Bondage and My Freedom, in 1855. Following the Civil War, Douglass remained an active campaigner against slavery and wrote his last autobiography, Life and Times of Frederick Douglass. First published in 1881 and revised in 1892, the book covers events both during and after the Civil War. Douglass also actively supported women's suffrage and held several public offices. Without his approval, Douglass became the first African-American nominated Vice President of the United States as the running mate and Vice President nominee of Victoria Woodhull on the Civil Rights Party ticket. Douglass was a firm believer in the equality of peoples, be they white, black, female, Native American, or Chinese immigrants. He was also a believer in dialogue and making alliances across racial and ideological divides, as well as the liberal values of the U.S. Constitution. When radical abolitionists under the motto, "No Union with Slaveholders," criticized Douglass's willingness to engage in the dialogue with slave owners, he replied, "I would unite with anybody to do right and with nobody to do wrong." Wasn't that such a great history lesson about Fredrick Douglass? It was, wasn't it? Did you enjoy it? You did? I am so happy, excited, and elated that you enjoyed that history lesson today. Well, that is it today for Granny M's history lesson. I gotta go. I have a roast in the oven. See you later.
Wow! There's so much I didn't know about Fredrick Douglass. That he was an orator, a writer, an abolitionist, and he also was really in full support of freeing slaves. Yeah, giving them a way better life than they had before. Hey kids, did you know that my ancestors were in fact slaves? Yeah, but before that, my descendants and ancestors, kings and queens. Yeah, I didn't know that I came from royalty. Did you? Ah, some of you do, huh? Huh, that's awesome. My granny, she's pretty cool. Kids. I have a special friend coming in today. Yeah, his name is Mindful M. Yeah, he's gonna help us with our meditation or relaxation, to help us calm down and stuff. Oh, yeah, probably I need to relax and calm down, right? Well, I'm just so excited to introduce you to my new friend, Mindful M. Yeah, well, let's see what he has to say. Salutations, kids. I'm Mindful M, and welcome to the meditation station. And today, we're going to be doing a mindful meditation exercise. And all you need to do is be present. We're going to get rid of all the noise, all the distractions, all the negative and bad energy around us. And we're going to bring in nothing but positive vibes, positive energy for the rest of our day. Are you ready? Let's go. So the first thing I'm going to need you to do is make sure that you're sitting still. You can probably sit on the ground if you want to, or also you can stand up if you want to. You got it? Great. Now, we're going to be doing our first exercise, which is we're going to close our eyes. We're going to take a deep breath in, blow out with your mouth. Take a deep breath in our nose, breathing out through our mouths. We're going to breathe in all that negative energy and blow it all the way out. All that negative energy, we're going to blow it all the way out. Now, we're going to think about all the positive things in our lives, things that make us happy, like our friends, our family, our candy, things that make us happy throughout the day, that brings us peace, love, joy, happiness, the beach, hanging out with your friends, playing at the park. Let it all sink in. Let it all sink in. Think about all the happy thoughts. Let all positive energy come in. Let it all come in. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in again. Breathe out. Let's put our hands together. Open our eyes. And there we have it. That is it today for our meditation station. I am Mindful M. You have a peaceful day. Wow. That was very, very peaceful, cool, calm, and collected. Wow. I feel more light. I feel more free. Thank you so much, Mindful M. Hope to see you around more. We are having such a great day today, and I hope that you having a great day as well, because we're having so much fun every day. We like to we like to we like to You know what that means? Yeah, it's story time. Let's see what story Mr. M has in store for us today. Let's go check it out. Hello children, it's me, Mr. M, and welcome back to Mr. M's Reading Corner. You know what time it is? Correct, it is story time. And today, we're going to be reading a very fun book called Skippy John Jones in Mummy Tree, written by Judy Shatner. Are you ready? Are you now? Well, here we go. Skippy John Jones did his very best thinking outside the box, and has twisted his mama's whiskers tighter than a Texas tornado. Hey you, Mr. McPoo, said Mama Junebug Jones. Just what do you think you're doing? McPoo didn't say boo. He was too busy reading. Hey little digger, I'm talking to you, said Mama, scooping up her boy. A pyramid outside the litter box will never ever do. Then she saw his magazine. National Leographic, mused Mama, and the curse of the cat mummy. Why, this will give you nightmares, boy, with an upset tummy too, plus a puffy tail on the grandest scale. This story is taboo. But Skippy John Jones was in no mood to listen to his mama as he skedaddled into his room. He bounced once, he bounced twice, for every really good bounce on his big boy bed. And the third time he bounced, he said, "Oh, I'm Skippy John Jones. I do love my mommy, but if I don't bounce, I get knots in my tummy." Then the kitty boy flipped over to the mirror for a look-see. "Holy smokito!" exclaimed Skippy John Jones. "I know you," he said to the doggy in the mirror. "Your ears are too big for your head. Your head is too big for your body. You are not a Siamese cat." Then, using his very Spanish accent, he added, "You are a steer, the big Chihuahua dude, the whole enchilada." And then, just might like enchiladas in Egypt, thought Skippy. So, the kitty boy donned his mask and cape and began to sing in a muy soft voice. "My name is Skipito Fresquito, clap clap. I'm off to see the old Egipto, clap clap. My chicos insist, and I dare not resist the chance to meet a mamito, clap clap." In the meantime, his little sisters, Jezebel, Jillyboo, and Jujubee, rolled into his room with a plan of their own. But the kitty boy was already deep inside his closet on his way to ancient Egypt. And paddling down the river now, who should sail right past but a kooky crocodile? Hunkered down on his lumpy, bumpy back were all his old amigos, the chimichanga pack. "A donde vas?" called out Skipito. "Where are you going?" they said. "We're going to the Undermundo," answered the Chihuahuas. "Not to the underwear," exclaimed Skipito. No, said the Pochitos. "You silly little beast, to the underworld, where momitos rest in peace." "Peace?" exclaimed Skipito. "Who wants to sleep in peace?" "We do," said the doggies. "We hear they are to die for." "Oh. You mean they're better than frijoles?" asked Skipito. "Sí, mucho mejor, señor," said Paquito Tito. "Vámonos," said Skipito. "What are we waiting for?" But then Don Diego, the biggest of the small ones, spoke up. "Hold your ponies, Pepito. To get to the Undermundo, we must first have to answer the riddle of the Sphinx." "But I'm not good at riddles," said Skipito. "No problema," said Paquito Tito. "You have a muy big brain." Then they set forth from the Rio Nile to find the Sphinx. The muchachos began to sing, "Skippy, skipoo, skipito. We only have one chance to pass by the Sphinx. So don't be a jinx, just answer the riddle dum dito." The muchachos arrived at 4 o'clock sharp, but the Sphinx had been waiting forever. "Don't let the gato get your tongue, dude," said Don Diego. "What cat? Where?" asked Skipito. "The cat there," said the Poritos, pointing to the Sphinx. But before you could say anything, the great Sphinx spoke. "Whose ears are too big for his head? Who loves to go bounce on his bed? Who creeps on all fours through his own closet door, straight into the land of the dead?" Skipito knew the answer to the riddle, but he was so nervous he coughed up a little for a hairball. "You call that an answer, dude?" said Don Diego. "The answer!" bellowed Sphinx. So, with his permission, the burritos were free to pass the tomb, onto the tomb, into the King Rootin' Tootin' Kitten Caboodle. When they finally reached the pyramid, the doggies burst into song and dance. "Oh, see, oh, say, Osiris, clap, clap. Our boy had a touch of the virus, clap, clap. He coughed up a ball, so the Sphinx made a call, and now it's inscribed on papyrus, clap, clap." But when Skipito saw how dark it looked in the pyramid, he began to feel queasy. "My tummy hurts," he groaned. "My tail is getting puffy too." But his chicos would not comfort him. They just wanted the peace, por favor. "Are you not El Skipito Fresquito, the great sword fighter?" asked Paquito Tito. "Sí," declared Skipito. "That's me." "Then do your duty, dog," commanded Don Diego. So, Skipito drew in a deep breath and dove into the darkness of the musty old temple, chanting, "Please, por favor, peace, por favor, peace, por favor." He rocketed through the vault like a fur-covered comet, and suddenly, smackito, Skipito hit a wall and knocked himself out cold. Soon after, 3 goddesses emerged from the shadows to prepare the kitty boy for his journey to the Undermundo. "First, we salt him in pepper," said Bob, the first goddess. "And then sprinkle him with lucky charms," said Da, the second. "Then We wrap him in roll him and bundle him tight, said Bink, the third goddess, and blew him a kiss and say nighty-night. Then the trio rolled the rat cat down the ramp into the king's burial chamber. Across the room stood the 4,000-year-old sarcophagus of King Rootin' Tootin' Kitten Caboodle. And just as they were about to deliver El Skipito Momito, he rolled right into the feet of the oldie moldy mummy. Bada bing, moaned the king as he stretched out his paws. I need to rest in peace. Peace! Screamed El Skipito Momito, waking up in a flash. And quicker than you can say mummies, mumps, and meeples, he grabbed 2 paws of peas and hightailed it home. When Los Chimichangos saw El Skipito Momito rolled out of the pyramid, they went into a real tailspin. Then all the doggies began to chant, Green chicharitos, green chicharros, cold. The best chicharros in the world are those that Skipito holds. But El Skipito Momito was too scared to slow down, so he chucked the peas at his chicos and kept on running. Straight into the arms of his mummy. What's the matter, Fuzzy Bug? Asked Mama Junebug Jones. Skippy John Jones looked back over his shoulder to see the 3 spirits was still chasing. That night, Skippy John Jones was bouncing in his big boy bed. No mummies in my closet. No mummies in my bed. No mummies in my suitcase. No mummies in my head. Just before he closed his eyes, the kitty boy checked his room one more time for mummies. The only one he saw was his own. I love you, Mummy, said Skippy John Jones. I love you too, Bunny Boots, said Mama Junebug. Now go to sleep, por favor. The end. Wasn't that such a great adventure and a great imagination from Skippy John Jones? He had a great adventure going to Egypt. Now children, do you have a big imagination? You do? That's great! Where have you gone with your big imagination? Wow, that's pretty cool. You know, when I was a child, I used to always pretend I was a superhero and I could fly all the way out to space. Pretty big imagination. Well, that's it today for Mr. M's Reading Corner. I'm Mr. M. And remember, reading makes the heart go fonder and the imaginations grow. Till next time. Cheerio. Wow! That was a cool story about Skippy John Jones. That's a pretty cool name. Skippy John Jones. Skippy John Jones. Skippy John Jones. Did you guys enjoy that adventure in Egypt? The mummies and the toilet paper? You did? I did too. Wow. Huh. I didn't know that dogs or chihuahuas and cats are also mummies. You learn something new every day. Hey kids, welcome to
Mel's Mailroom.
Welcome to Mel's Mailroom, where we wait and wait and wait for our mail. Hey, would you like to wait with me for the mail? You do? Okay, well, let's sit back, relax, and wait for the mail. Is it here yet? No? It's not? Okay, well, let's keep waiting.
got mail.
I have mail. We have mail. Let's see who it's from. This one's from Jonathan. Hey Jonathan, how are you doing? Great. And it reads, hello Mr. Melvin, I hope that you're doing great today. I am doing great. Thank you. Well, I'm having a little bit of a problem with taking a bath. I don't want to do it. Should I? Jonathan. Yes, I believe and I think that you should take a bath. There's nothing wrong with taking baths, and I know that you don't want to. But Jonathan, do you want to be smelly and stinky? No. And I really doubt that you want to be teased about what you smell like. These kids can be mean. Yeah, and be bullies and tease you about being the smelly boy. So hey, how about you make it a fun game, taking a bath? And you can bring your toys along too, in the bathtub. Yeah, and play army and ninjas or whatever your imagination has to offer. Yeah, so hey, taking a bath is cool. You smell really good at the end of the day. And that's it today for Mr. Melvin's Corner. I hope that you guys had a great day today. You did? That's awesome! I did too. Hey, what was one thing that you learned about today? It was? That is very cool. What else? Oh, that's pretty awesome too. One thing that I learned today was personal hygiene. Yeah. You know, brushing your teeth is very important. Flossing your teeth is very important too, because you don't want to have all that food and gunk still in your mouth. Yeah, you get tooth decay. Your teeth starts to fall on, and then you're not going to start having a whole bunch of teeth and just have gums. Yeah, and also bathing regularly. You want to smell good. You want to make sure that your body is clean from head to toe, inside and out. Yeah. Well, you know what time it is. It's time for our goodbye song. Now it's time to say goodbye to all of my friends. And I hope that you had a great time, because the fun never ends. So let's shoot for the stars and fly high in the sky. Because on that note, it's time to say goodbye. Goodbye, kids. I hope that the rest of your day be the best of your day. I'm Mr. Melvin, your babysitter. And remember, y'all be good, go out and be great, and God bless.
Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Melvin S. Ward. And subscribe to my YouTube channel, which is just under Melvin Ward. And hit the notification bell if you guys want notification videos every day.